guys, it's Tazwhole here. Welcome to Tazwhole Tubecast. You know what? I'm here with my buddy, Bwsword. How you doing, bro?
Not too bad over yourself.
I'm doing awesome. I'm a little tired, ticked off, but it's okay. We're in the streamers then. We understand that it's like good things don't happen to us mostly. If it's a good stream, a lot of stuff is fucked up on the way. But I was gonna say, like, where are you coming from? Just so my audience knows.
I am from Washington State.
Awesome.
West Coast.
Nice. I know people, they get, I find this, I was talking to my one friend from New York, like, they have New York State, and then actually, like, New York downtown, and I'm like, it's like, my friend's like, I'm not from, people say when I'm from New York, they think I'm from New York City. I'm not from New York City, I'm from New York State. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, alright, I'm like, me and her, I'm like, yeah, we're in the same time zone. But you know what? I understand. It's like, I know people, they must get it mixed up with you too, in Washington too. Washington, D.C., and then Washington State.
Yes.
But, yeah, so what is the content that you put up on Twitch for us?
It usually varies, but lately my main focus is survival games. I'm really enjoying survival games.
Have you ever played The Forest?
Yes, I have.
That game pisses me off, and I really suck at Don't Starve. And then my friends are the ones that are like, they get me on their team or whatever they think up, and then I'm like, Don't Starve together, and they're like, whatever we do, keep a watch on Taz no matter what you do. And I'm like, yeah, I'm running all over the place, and then I'm like, I'm dead in like every 20 minutes. We just revive you! I'm like, yeah, I just died, and now I can, hey, look, I can hunt pigs! Yeah, and then send the pigs after him and stuff, the werepigs. I don't know. But I'm gonna say, what is some of the recent survival games you've played?
Actually, from games that I played, it would probably be Ark, would be one.
Yeah, that's a well-known one.
Conan Exiles is another one.
Yeah.
And Atlas, the really troubled pirate game that struggled at early access release.
Sea of Thieves? No.
No. Atlas is it's just a game that Ark. It's just another game under
Ark with pirates.
Yeah, pretty much. It's Ark with pirates.
It's pretty much, that's how I, like, when I was playing like Sea of Thieves, and I was playing that on the Xbox One. I was playing that with a friend of mine. He's like, "What are you playing?" I'm like, "I'm playing Sea of Thieves." And he's like, "What the hell is Sea of Thieves?" I'm like, I mentioned to him, like, it's like, I would say it's kind of like Ark, but kind of like more with pirates and make it all cartoony and stuff. And he's like, "Cool." I'm like, "Yeah, you don't want to know what the Red Sea is. I'll tell you that, because that freaking Kraken pisses me off. I'm out for that bastard. I swear to God." But what is your all-time favorite game? If you had to choose one.
My favorite game of all time would be Command & Conquer Red Alert 2.
Oh, yes.
Revenge.
Yep. I'll have to say Yuri's Revenge, I don't know. I found Yuri's Revenge the better of all the Red Alerts. I'm like, yes. And then my friend got me hooked up on StarCraft, and I'm like, it's not the same. It's not the same, no matter how many times you tell me it's not the same. But, have you had any technical difficulties, hardware or software wise, in your streaming experience on your end?
Oh yeah, I think mostly the biggest thing for me would probably be my mic issues. Usually, I'm most of the time when whoever comes to my channel will likely tell me, "Hey, can't hear you. Can you speak up?" Or I noticed I've been going for half an hour without the mic not working, and I'm just like, well, dang it.
Damn.
Oh,
That's the only thing I find I feel put out a heart to you streamers. I'm just like, you guys can game and stream for hours, and I'm like, I can't do that. My body won't let me do that. I swear to God, I will break down without sleep. I love sleep too much. But yeah, like I stream, but also like, do you have any words of advice for any people, looking to stream, like any newbies out there? Do you have any advice for them?
I think probably the biggest part of the key is patience for new streamers. Don't expect to get like 1 million people in your channel on day one of your stream. It's gonna be you'll probably be at zero for quite a while unless I think probably even before that, maybe visit other channels so you can start making friends with other streamers.
And also be yourself. That's all. Because I know it's sometimes it's hard because all the streaming that's out there, and people want to be like, they'll watch other inspirational people and they'll be like, hey, I want to be like that person. You know what? You gotta remember, be yourself, because people will know if you're trying to play an act for everyone. And the fact is, when it comes down to your talking to your audience, you make sure you stay engaged in the audience, because they're the ones that are gonna, just how BW was just saying, they're gonna tell you if you're screwing up, or if the volume or the video was screwed up. They're gonna let you know, and they can be your best ally when it comes down to fixing your stuff. Because, hey, who knows? I might be too loud. I might be too quiet. Who knows? But I'll say this. I know God's sakes I'm too loud, but I'll say this. Definitely they will help you in growing to grow. You learn stuff off of other streamers, and you just do your research. Because when it comes down to it, when you first try this, you don't need the best, most expensive equipment. There's people that think that, it's a thing.
Right.
I was like, it's not a thing.
Another thing that was coming to my mind for advice is the fact that you kind of slipped through my mind is and this happens all the time, and it happens to anybody, is when you're playing a game and the game music is louder than your voice.
Oh, yeah.
Most of the time you can't fix that until you actually know it or somebody sees it. I don't know. What I've learned, to always launch the game first.
Oh, I see.
Adjust the music and sound, and then quit the game, and then start your stream.
Some games are louder than other ones, Like some games are louder than other ones.
Yes. So.
Yeah. But how long have you been streaming altogether, do you think?
I joined way back when Justin TV actually was around. I actually remember the date. It's June 2nd, 2008.
Wow.
Now, I haven't streamed the whole.
Oh yeah.
10 years.
No, of course not.
I have gone off an awful lot, but now I feel like I can be able to stream more now than I have in the past.
Oh, probably because like your living situation and like your schedule, because everyone has schedules they set too. And
school, college, all that stuff.
Oh yeah, I know that stuff. Like me, it's just like I don't gotta worry about college anymore. But I'll say this: I worry about my job. And they said, yes, you're working mandatory Saturdays every Saturday for 3 months. I'm like, oh, fuck. Right. And when you work afternoons, it's like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it happens. It happens. You know what, guys? Just like in life, we gotta do things we don't want to do, but we just gotta do it because,
Some people are lucky to be able to stream full-time. Some people can't do that yet. And can do it only part-time or a side hobby.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Now, my question is, if you ever had someone outreach to you from Make-A-Wish Foundation, if they asked you, like, you know, was their dying wish to go stream with you and talk with you on mic and being part of your stream for one of your streams, how would you react?
I would actually be surprised because obviously, I haven't really interacted much with stuff like that. I just kind of,
No,
I guess
I was like
I haven't got involved much.
Oh yeah, I always like to ask that because it's kind of like a question, like to put you on the spot where people like either they do or they don't know what to do, but still, like I believe like sometimes when you get to a certain growth, you gotta understand that you now go. You always throughout all of it, but you gotta remember where you gotta stay humble, and you gotta remember where you came from, but also. Some people, they just go into fundraising or they actually, you know, they do stuff online, you know, charity streams.
Yeah, I would not likely be objected to it at all. I would actually be honored, and I said sure, and they can be able to choose the game they want to play, and I'll play with them too. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a variety game a streamer. I play PC games. I have an Xbox One and a PlayStation 4.
Yeah, there's people out there that are like, there's one better than the other, man. You're PC Nazi, oh my god, you're console baby. I'm like, dude, I'm a gamer. I have it all.
I don't have a Switch yet.
I want to get that. Damn you, I want to get that. Shit, when I get that, I'm finding out my ID and I'm tracking you down. I got a Super Smash. I just gotta go smash on that stuff. Damn it. I swear to God, like, you know what? My girlfriend, she was very nice. She actually let me play the Wii U when the Breath of the Wild first came out. And she's like, okay. And I'm like, mind you, I say, sweetie, we're of other different generations, so Zelda is a lot different. I grew up with Zelda being Ocarina of Time. And the fact is, she's like, this is Zelda! And I'm like, I pick up the controller, I'm playing Breath of Wild, I'm like getting killed every maybe two shots that I get from a freaking like Senator or whatever the fuck this thing was, and I was trying to get some thunder arrows. I'm like, fuck! And I'm like, this isn't Zelda! This is a freaking Dark Souls with a Zelda Nintendo skin on it, okay? My weapons are not supposed to break.
Right.
Yeah, but then apparently later as they go on, you actually have to quest a lot to actually get the Sword of Time and get the good shield and all this other stuff that doesn't break. I'm like, oh, but it's so hard. I like the open world that they're taking a few of the newer games, you know. But
right.
What are some games that you're looking forward to, like from EA and stuff? Like, what are you looking forward to?
And this year or this month?
This year.
Well, obviously, like there's actually quite a good amount. It could be games like Resident Evil 2 remake, which is coming out. The Kingdom Hearts 3 would be another one. There's some more survival games I'm looking forward to called Dead Matter. There's an open world anime called One Piece, which I'm excited for. It comes out in March. Command & Conquer remake.
I have the One Piece. I forget what game it is. It's from One Piece or whatnot. But I have one game from PlayStation 4, and I'm like, I don't know which One Piece it is. But I'm like, damn it, I'll have to let you know. But anyways, okay. Yeah. So I'll have to say, like, one of my final questions is, yes, my final, because they asked too many goddamn questions. I'll say this. What would you say out of everything, like getting on the stream, doing what you do on Twitch, what do you think would be the most hardest thing that you had to deal with to learn to get better at? Like, what was the hardest accomplishment that you had to learn about to actually start getting used to it? Like, what was the most challenging for you?
Ooh, well, I think probably putting my face out there, like on webcam.
Oh yeah.
that obviously, I mean, since I've been within a 10-year period, I'm not worried about it anymore.
No,
but
no.
I was just like looking back. I'm like, oh wow, this is like all these people. They're crazy doing these crazy things on their webcam and making funny faces or just pulling random stuff out, objects or whatever. I don't know. So,
Yeah.
I'm just like, man, I think that was probably the biggest challenge for me is just to be able to speak because
Oh, yeah.
when I interact and talk to people stuff like that, I feel like I have a really low voice to a point where it's like nobody can really hear it, and that's one thing that always worried about me is the fact that can people actually hear me and what I have to say and all that stuff.
Oh yeah, like I swear that was a big change for me because I remember when I had to get used to looking directly at the camera. It's like your own window to your own world, okay, man? Like it's there, people are watching. You gotta make the people entertained, I hope. But I'll say this, guys: make sure that you look directly at the camera and just you're on TV now, man. You're awesome, and no one can bring you down. So that's the one thing that's one piece of advice that I like to say is you're always gonna get people that think that you can't do it. You're always gonna get trolls that try to get a reaction out of your streams. But I feel that don't give in to them. But in the same sense, also I'll say you gotta come to Twitch with an open mind because there's going to be people that give you constructive criticism. You got to be open for that because that's how you can get better. And all the people that say you can't, there's going to be, when you first start out, people are going to say, oh, you can't do this or you can't do that. You know what? It's more like after a while, you start meeting people that start networking. You start meeting more and more people that have the same aspirations as you, but then they're the ones that are seeing how far you've gone, and they're like, hey, you can. So it's just a matter of time until those can'ts turn into cans, and then listen to the cans. Don't listen to the can'ts, all right? But it's going to keep on pushing you farther into what you're doing, and you're going to develop over time. But guys, just keep your focus on what you would want to do with this or in general, what aspirations you have, your goals in life. Because I know when it comes down to equipment, hell, you know what? I never had the best equipment. I had the freaking Apple headset, okay? That was my first headset. So I'll say this, yeah. And it doesn't have to be expensive. But the reason why I want to be on YouTube, and since I was doing it for about over a year and a little bit, so I'll say I actually spent some money and also did my research on things that I need, and I did my research so I know how to use the equipment I got. So there's people that are like, oh yeah, I gotta buy this to be awesome. No, you don't.
Right?
Yeah. There's a lot of free stuff online when it comes down to resources too, for design and stuff. People are like, oh, I don't have Photoshop. Well, you understand that there's other things online for free. It's not Photoshop. But yes.
GIMP,
Pixlr, Canva. There's some other things. I forget the names of the other ones, but you can probably find them. But yes, I was gonna say, Bwsword, thank you for being a guest on the show, man. Thank you so much.
Yep.
Alright guys, well that's the time we're at for today, so you know what, please leave me a like, because I like bacon, you like bacon, we all like bacon! Now Peter, hey, step the hell off, because I love bacon. You know what, it makes me me. I'm not me without my bacon. My girlfriend knows this stuff already, and you know what, don't even leave a comment about that, because you know what, she's gonna fight me on it. She's gonna say, honey, you're not even pretty to begin with in the morning. And you know what? She's probably right. Gentlemen, if your other significant other is watching, they're always right. Anyways, guys, so please leave me a comment. Because, come on, guys, I might know stuff. Come on, girls like guys who know stuff. And I need some skills. Girls like guys who need skills. Trust me, I need skills. Apparently my girlfriend thinks so. But anyways, guys, so I'll see you guys next time, guys. See you guys!